Stay away from my window. Stay away from my back door. Disconnect the telephone line. Relax, baby, and draw that blind.
Kick off your shoes and sit right down. Loosen up that pretty French guy. Let me pour you a good long drink. Ooh, baby, don't you hesitate, 'cause
Tonight's the night. It's gonna be alright. 'Cause I love you, girl. Ain't nobody gonna stop us now.
come on, angel, my heart's on fire. Don't deny this girl's desire.
You'd be a fool to stop this time. So spread your wings and let me come inside. 'Cause tonight's the night. It's gonna be alright. 'Cause I love you, girl. Ain't nobody gonna stop us now. Tonight's the night. Tonight's the night, baby. It's gonna be alright. 'Cause I love you, girl. Ain't nobody gonna stop us now. Ooh. 'Cause I love you, girl. Ain't nobody gonna
Stop us now.
Come here, you charmer. Well done, guys. Last week, David Guest said you were Danny and Sandy. Let's see if we get more of the same praise. David Ian.
Yeah, that was the first time all night that the hair stood up on the back of my neck. Anthony, I just adore your voice. That's really where you sit well, behind a mic, just giving it that. It sounded like Rod Stewart to me. I thought it was fabulous. We saw in the opening number, your challenge is the dance. We know that, and we need to learn much more about your acting. Alison, last week I said you were an all-round performer. This week, I have to say, all-round singer. I thought that was your best vocal performance. Really good. Really big improvement. Big improvement.
Go on, David.
It's about time the hairs on his nose stood up. Because you
Neck,
two...
I said neck.
Yeah, but I'm
hairs
talking
on
about
the
the other than your nose. Not too bright. You two, once again, are Danny and Sandy. You're just getting better and better and better. Alison, the sex appeal came over as a couple. And Anthony, you're getting thinner. You are a star. You can feel it. You know, I love the chemistry between you two. I think it's incredible. I'm rooting for you two.
You know what? Are you two kissing backstage?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like you might be kissing in the dressing room or something's going
We
on.
have the odd snog here and there,
Yeah,
don't we?
you
Just
do.
to get in the character,
Do you know
you know.
what?
Family
Anthony,
show.
I just love you more and more every week. You are such a little heartthrob. Yes. Welcome back, darling.
And Ryan.
After all the rubbish, thank you for a gorgeous performance. You know what? You two and Sunita's neck are the only things sparkling in here tonight.
Okay. Oh, must feel pretty good for you. Very quickly, you pleased with that? You must.
I'd just like to say thank you for all the support we've received over the last few weeks, and thank you very much for your comments tonight.
Okay.
I mean,
I can see it here.
It's just really, now the competition's getting on, it's just really hard to see people
Okay.
go and you
Yeah,
know.
it's tough.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to keep them here, then you're going to have to call Anthony and Alison. Their number's 09011 32 42 05 when the voting lines open in just a few minutes' time. Ladies and gentlemen, Anthony and Alison. with us as after the break, our final potential Danny and Sandy will be gracing this stage. Welcome back to Grease is the Word Live. The voting lines will be opening shortly. But first, it's time for our final couple of the evening. It's Danny B and Susan.
Dancing has always been a passion of mine since I was 8 anyway. Before I was 8 years old, I wouldn't let go of my mum's leg at a party.
Danny was really quite a shy boy when he was really small. He was kind of joint at the hip with me.
When I started dancing, it really brought me out of my shell.
And you've never been able to stop him since.
Well, I grew up in Dublin with my mum and dad and my brother. I've got one brother, Brian.
No one knows me, but they know my name.
Susan has lived in Brian's shadow, like, since Brian went into Westlife. Everywhere she goes, she's just been told, you don't need this, you don't need that, you've got a famous brother.
You're always going to have the tagline, Susan McFadden, I'm McFadden's little sister.
This is mine and Susan's time, and she's not just living in her brother's limelight. You know, she will make it by herself.
You know, this is me, and I'm Susan McFadden. No tagline.
I'll tell you something.
Susan, that was a West End leading lady performance.
What David Dean said to me last week was amazing.
For so long
We thought that Susan was stronger than you, but tonight couldn't take my eyes off of you.
You know, it made me happy to think that now they can look at us as a couple of evens instead of one up here and one down here.
Danny oozes confidence. He believes in him, and he believes in me, and he believes in us as a team, which means so much to me. We've had 2 amazing weeks, but we're not taking anything for granted because we know anybody could go home this week, and we really, really don't want it to be us.
Ladies and gentlemen, performing somewhere from West Side Story, it's Danny B and Susan.
There's a place for us, somewhere a place for us, peace and quiet and open air, wait for us somewhere.
There's a time for us, someday a time for us, together with time to spare, time to love, time to care, someday.
We'll find a way of forgiving somewhere. There's a place
tonight. If in case you're wondering where the noise is coming from, a lot of Susan's friends away from Ireland. Okay, last week, praise. The judges said you were the best of the best. So let's see if you've kept up this week. David Ian.
Well, Danny, Susan, you certainly had the most difficult song this week. That's a massive song from West Side Story. It's not really where you both sit vocally. You're much more poppy performers, you know that. I thought you did a really, really good job in owning that song, interpreting it. It's a big number, probably a little bit big for you, but I thought it was a great effort. Not your best week, but I admire you for having a really good go.
Okay, David Guest.
Susan, I felt you started off weak and then got very strong towards the end. You need work on your vocals. You're a great, great singer, but you still need some work. And Danny, you're getting better and better. You and Anthony are tied.